The Psychology of Dunya. Why we chase what fades and forget what lasts. Why do we sometimes feel more empty the more the world praises us? Why does applause fill the ears yet leave the heart unsettled? Why do we gain followers but lose khushu in salah? In the language of Islam, this is the psychology of Dunya, the lower world, a world that sparkles on the outside but cannot nourish the soul. Allah tells us in the Quran that the life of this world is but amusement and distraction, a temporary enjoyment, yet we treat it as if it were eternal. We are chasing what was never meant to satisfy us. We live in an age of digital mirrors. Every notification, every like, every comment, they reflect back an image of who we appear to be. But Islam teaches us something deeper. Your true worth is not in how creation sees you, but in how the Creator sees you. The nafs, the lower self, craves validation. It wants approval. It wants to be admired. It wants to feel important. And Shaitan beautifies this craving. He whispers, if they praise you, you are successful. If they notice you, you are valuable. If they applaud you, you are safe. But the believer knows safety is not in applause. Safety is in the pleasure of Allah. There is a disease the scholars call hub ad-dunya, excessive love of the world. It is subtle. It doesn't always look like wealth. It doesn't always look like fame. Sometimes it looks like spiritual performance, doing good so that people see. The Prophet ﷺ warned us about hidden shirk, showing off in worship. How many deeds lose their reward because they were performed for the eyes of people rather than for Allah? We polish our image, we curate our personalities, we present the filtered version of ourselves, but Allah sees the unfiltered heart. And there is a spiritual cost to performing a version of yourself that is not rooted in sincerity, ikhlas. Because every time you perform for creation, you distance yourself from the Creator. Worldly validation is unstable. Yesterday's praise becomes today's expectation. Today's success becomes tomorrow's pressure. If your worth depends on people, your peace will always be fragile. But Allah says, verily, in the remembrance of Allah do hearts find rest. Not in metrics, not in applause, not in reputation, in dhikr, in sujood, in quiet tears no one sees. So how do we break the cycle of chasing dunya? First, pause and check your intention, niyyah. Before you post, before you speak, before you act, ask yourself, is this for Allah or for them? That moment of muhasabah, self-accounting, is the beginning of freedom. Second, reclaim hidden deeds. Pray 2 rak'ah that no one knows about. Give charity without announcing it. Fast voluntarily without mentioning it. Let your soul taste sincerity. Because the crowd can cheer for you, but only Allah can reward you eternally. There is a place within you that does not need applause. It is the heart connected to its Lord. When you sit in stillness after Fajr, when you whisper dua in the last third of the night, when you feel humbled in sujood, that is real wealth. Stillness in Islam is not emptiness. It is surrender. It is remembering that your honor was given by Allah, not granted by people. Creation fluctuates. Allah does not. Opinions change. His knowledge of you does not. And when you anchor your identity in your ubudiyya, your servitude to Him, you stop chasing what fades. Success, then, is redefined. Success is not fame. It is not visibility. It is not applause. True success is falah, success in the sight of Allah. You can still build, you can still create, you can still strive, but now your actions are acts of worship, not pleas for recognition. You move with purpose, you work with excellence, ihsan, but your heart is detached from people's approval. You act for Allah, quietly, steadily, sincerely. If you feel exhausted from performing for the world, if you feel empty despite achievement, if you sense there must be more than followers and fleeting praise, you are not broken. Your soul is calling you back from dunya to akhirah, back from noise to dhikr, back from performance to sincerity. Stop feeding the nafs with what turns to dust. Return to your Lord, because when you find your worth in Allah, you no longer chase shadows. You walk towards a light that never fades. If this reminder touched your heart, reflect on it, share it, and most importantly, act upon it. Your value is not written in numbers. It is written with Allah. And that is eternal.